Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran. This is my place to talk about weight loss, life, fitness, being amazing, and living a full and happy life. And I have been so crazy busy this last couple weeks. It's just been nuts. I wake up at 5. I am on the go until maybe a half hour before I go to bed. And typically I'm falling sound asleep on the recliner before we even make it to bed. It's been nuts. So my positive for the last couple weeks is the fact that I have exercised every weekday. Don't always exercise on the weekends, but that's because we actually are taking the dog out for a walk. We're actually out in the yard mowing. We're doing things like that. So I'm actually very proud of me. I am nailing exercise, and that's awesome. What I am not nailing is my food intake. I actually have not tracked much this month. I am still weighing and I'm not gaining, so that is a positive, but it's just difficult. Very difficult. So this past month or so, I actually had a gal from high school that had major heart issues and had open heart surgery, triple bypass. And I'm just like, she's my age. And I'm just like, I've got to get myself in line. And then I started to talk to Jason. We were talking about the basement and how I almost dread doing laundry because I have to go down the steps. And a lot of times steps don't bother me if they're a low rise, but a higher rise step, like my basement steps, bother my knees and I'm in pain walking down the steps. That's not cool. And I know we bought this house because there is a plan to eventually put a laundry upstairs because I knew that my knees were shot. And I know that if I get older, it might need to have laundry upstairs. I don't want to do that at age 50. Age 50 is not the time to be doing that. That's for the future. So I need to figure this out. And so I know that the first time I lost weight, my knees were really bad. Actually, probably a little bit worse than they are now. And it was there, and all of a sudden one day I'm like, my knees don't hurt. And I used to run, I used to do things when I was at my lower weight, and yeah, I'd have twinges of pain in my knees, but I know it went away when I lost the weight. And so I know that the weight should make a difference. Now, I am petrified that I used my one get out of jail free card, lost the weight, no pain, gained the weight, and I've now done damage, but I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to operate on the belief that if I get the weight off, the knees will feel better. So I have some huge motivators and I'm ready to do this. It's just very difficult because weight loss is elusive and it doesn't help matters that I have been crazy busy. It's like constant go, go, go. I'm exercising at 5:30 in the morning. I'm walking the dog. On my breaks, I'm weeding. On my this, I'm that. And I'm just constantly on the go. And it's good. I'm actually good. My body is holding up. I'm tired at the end of the day, but I'm not in pain. So that is awesome. But in the midst of that, I have to find time to get my health in line. This last month or two has been nuts. And I know with summer, it's only going to be worse because that includes mowing and weeding and this and that and the other. And I've got to figure out time for me because I am worth the time. I'm just as worthy of the time as the dog that I take out how many times a day. I'm worth the time and I need to figure out how to fit that time in. Now, luckily, I started exercising at 5:30 in the morning back in January. And I'm actually proud to say that I exercise weekdays, and there's probably in the last, 5 months now, I've probably only missed maybe 2 days. That's awesome because that is a habit that I am going. Even when I don't want to, I'm just like, if I don't do it, it's breaking a habit. And so I actually have continued with that, but I need to go back to the basics with a lot of other things. I'm still drinking water, but probably not as much as I need. I have not been tracking. So, there we go. Now my weight in the last month has been a maintain. And for that, I'm happy because I didn't gain, but I need to start losing. I need to get this weight off. So it's time, and wish me the best. No excuses.